Hello and welcome to part 3 of this series where I play a meme spec with bots on this private server. So I did a bunch of shit since the last one. Mostly just stuff traveling around, getting flight paths, getting quests. I got all the available quests for Ragefire Chasm, and I did a bunch of like farming and stuff, leveling professions. And man, let me tell you, leveling professions when you have every profession is takes, quite a bit of time and quite a bit of in-game money if you're depending on how you're doing it and everything. I was also kind of dumb to be selling so much of the stuff I was at the beginning, like the herbs and stuff, because I quickly realized I was like, oh, wait a minute, alchemy is pretty damn good. And I'm gonna need some of those things, so I had to refarm some stuff like silver leaf and all that crap, copper to get engineering up, because I realized I was like, wait a minute. So yeah, vanilla tanking is not so much about the class, unless you're like, it's especially the case if you're playing a non-optimal class like a shaman trying to do this stuff. Like if you're playing a warrior, you still have sometimes, issues you have to deal with, but it's not nearly as much since you have like a hard taunt, a few AoE spells that are pretty decent. But with the meme specs or whatever you want to call it, the kind of not conventional tanks, you have to do a lot more stuff involving consumes to actually keep threat to some extent. And since you don't really have any hard taunt or whatever, you have to just be like, well, what you can't really, you just have to deal with that. So engineering is really nice because stuff like dynamite and bombs, as well as later on sappers and all that stuff, but mostly dynamite and bombs, great for AoE threat. Stuff like potions, apparently for shamans, it's especially decent for stuff like rejuvenation potions because the way that threat works. I guess in vanilla, maybe it's even later versions and everything. Half of the mana and half of the health restored from whatever effect gives you some amount of threat. So alchemy, engineering, really useful. I think those are the main ones. I did a whole crap ton of fishing because since you can AFK fish, I just did. And I got a bunch of Rumsey Rum Light and stuff like that near a Ratchet, a bunch of other consumes and stuff along the way. I also got that shirt finally, the peasant's garb that makes it so it while you're wearing it, you don't gain XP, which is pretty nice. I used it a few times when I was doing like one or two quests just to not over level this place, even though I feel already pretty over leveled. What was it? The auction house I didn't really realize. I was like, wait a minute. So people are putting some of this stuff up. So I was like, well, I have a little bit of money from some of the stuff I put up. So I decided to just buy some of the stuff. And yeah, now I'm probably way too geared. I'm probably a decent amount over leveled to some extent to do Ragefire Chasm. So yeah, this is probably not gonna, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I haven't done vanilla Ragefire Chasm in a long time, so who knows. And I will have to see what I do for the next dungeons and stuff, because I don't know. I like I said, I want to do them at a point where I'm not like over leveled. Like that's just that kind of defeats the intrigue for it for me. Like I want them to be somewhat challenging. But the other thing I did is I redid I was getting a lot of money from because this server money really does matter a lot, and it's like I was poor multiple times when I was doing some of this stuff, just doing professions and doing other crap. I kind of like, I guess you could say I almost like exploited the fact that in Ratchet there's these two weapon crates that you could find in the water near that respawn like every hour and a half, and every once in a while when I was fishing I would just pick those up and it would be like in total sometimes like 20 silver for both the things that would be in there and stuff, and it was definitely a pretty good way to make some quick money in that way. But I also took a long time to kind of bite the bullet and redo my hotkey setup here a little bit, so I'm gonna have to get used to it, but hopefully I will be able to. And I got most of the important companion commands. I have the raid marker stuff, so I can mark the targets, and they'll hopefully follow those to some extent. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna have to see how this goes. I am gonna get either 3 companions or 4 companions, but I might go with 3, since I feel like a little bit over leveled almost for this So I might just go with 3 for the hell of it. But let's do customize and hire. We'll see where the dice roll. So we'll do D8, 7. What is that, a warlock? Range DPS, and D2, an undead warlock. A female undead warlock. Nice non-hair. I don't even know if the female undead have completely bald. I don't even know that, unless that's, who knows, a model bug or something. Alright, so the price only went up 72 copper, not too bad yet. Alright, so D8 again. A 1, a warrior. Well, I'm the tank in this case, so by default going melee DPS. D4, 2, another undead. Now, you know what? Let's roll that again. D3, Tauren, sure. D2. Come on. Alright, fuck. Female then. Alright, so... Oh, shit. Wow, that went up quite a bit more at 3. Now it's 12 silver for a third-party member, so yeah. It definitely ups in price quite a bit after the second one. As I mentioned, the money matters quite a bit in this sense. Alright, 6. Mage. Well, we're gonna need a healer, so I think I'm gonna have to just, let's see, roll 1, 2, 3. How many healers are there? 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Oh, wait, we can't get paladins. Yeah, that makes sense. So we have shamans. There's only 3. I didn't even realize that. In vanilla, there's only 3 classes per faction that can have healing capabilities, really. Warlock, mage, no. Rogue, hunter. Yeah, wow. I never even really realized that. Yeah, I guess since I rolled a D1, I didn't want to... I rolled a 3 a few times, but I'm like, another Tauren, I don't know. So we'll do a shaman as a healer. And what kind of race? D3 as an orc. Oops, D2 as another. All right, we gotta. All right, fuck it, fine. This dice rolling thing. We got quite the All right, so 21 silver. Wow. Yeah. For a fourth one, you are spending quite a bit to get that fourth party member. Well, since we are pretty over leveled, well, I keep saying that. I don't know, like, how over leveled we really are, but it just kind of feels like it for Ragefire Chasm. So I think I'm alright with rolling with 3, and we'll see how it goes. So what do we got? We got a DPS warrior. What the shit is this? Heavy Null War Club. I didn't know that reduced agility by 10. I definitely don't remember that, but that's interesting, if that is the case. Kind of just interesting to see their gear. Overseer's ring. Where's that from? Why is that a race restrictions? That's a strange ring. I've never seen that one myself. Man, look at the look at this. They got healing gear, like plus healing spells and stuff. Jeez. And it's warlock. Yeah, it's interesting to look at the gear that they get. Damn. Well, the shaman, all she's gonna have is healing wave, but she'll be allowed, or she'll. So the bots, they do actually like downrank their heals. At least that's what I've been told, or whatever. It says that they actually downrank their spells to be more efficient and stuff. So that's intriguing. But that means that our healer, will have only healing wave. Like that's the only healing option she'll have, which I guess is fair enough. Our warrior, I'm not sure what spells they really have. Warlock, I honestly don't want her to use fear. So let me see real quick if I can actually tell her to not use fear. Let's see if I could actually use the companions thing here for once. I don't know what toggle means. Or, well, in this context, I don't know what toggle what means. Oh yeah, we have no crowd control, but that's okay. Besides fear, but I don't really want to use fear as a in in most situations if possible. We'll just for now. If it becomes a problem, we'll worry about it. This is the first time I've had a bot party of this size, which it's only one more, but yeah, still intriguing to have a party of three, a full like almost a full party. I mean, like I said, I would take four and might have to take four eventually. I don't know, but right now, one to just save money because it is very expensive to get that fourth one, as well as I don't know. I feel like it may be too easy to have four party members at level 16 for this dungeon. So yeah, but let's get in here. Let's get in here and see what's going on. Yeah, I mean, these ones are like level 13, 14. I don't know how high they get up here, so yeah, this should not be too difficult at all. Let's see, so let me try and get some of my hotkeys down. Skull and X, very nice. Now I have no idea what my kind of, like, general rotation will be and all that shit. I just kind of hope that the bots are, like, generally smart enough, which I'm sure they are. It's just, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have that much trust. I don't have enough trust for the AI and stuff to do their job. And I'm not a very good at, like, micromanaging and doing stuff like that on the fly, so I mean, I guess I'll try to do a proper poll, so let's do stop. And start. Well, that went okay. Now, what was the pause commands? She dropped Strength of Earth. Well, good job there. I wonder if they actually, like, based on what you drops different stuff. I'm sure they probably have some intelligence with it. Yeah, man, this is gonna be so hard for me to get used to. I'm just so bad when it comes to, like, multitasking or whatever. Now these, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be immune to Earth Shock, but who knows? Yeah, good start. Uh, oh, nice. Another bag, or at least a better bag than my current ones. The hell is this? Oh, tribal boots. Okay, I was like, wait. Nice. And you know what? I should drink these potions, or whatever these elixirs. If I have them, I might as well use them, right? I won't use the rum yet. I don't know if she taunted him or what, or if my threat is just that garbage. Then forgot these guys are skinnable. Yeah, I also got I got Earth Shock. I got the first rank just for interrupting, and then the highest rank for actually gaining threat and everything. Well, I mean, generally, in this very simple dungeon, the companions appear to be doing just fine, so that's good. Now, if I'm doing just fine, that's another question entirely. I mean, I figure that's gonna be a lot of what I'm doing is just doing stop so they don't attack, and then waiting till I get some amount of threat, and then unpausing them or unstopping them or whatever. Start. Why is she doing Sunder Armor? I mean, that is a good thing in terms of DPS. If we had more melee besides her. But that is a bad thing in terms of her getting threat, which is not that big of a deal, but, you know, I'm trying to do my job here, I guess. Like, I'm sure there'll be many times where I do just have the, but, yeah, I don't really want her spamming Sunder Armor and just getting threat like that. So I'm actually going to be right back in a second, and I'm going to look up how I can whisper them to tell them not to use certain spells. So I could showcase that, so I'll be right back in a moment. Okay, so I quickly found it on their wiki, and it is right here. I had to whisper them deny, and then add, and then the exact name of the spell. Caps sensitive. So in this case, I'm going to whisper the warrior, deny, add Sunder Armor. And then I'll try the same with the warlock. Deny, add Sunder Armor. Uh-oh. Oh wait, not slash, just deny, add Sunder Armor. I have blacklisted Sunder Armor. Cool. Now whisper the warlock. Whisper deny, add fear.
I suppose so.
Cool. Alright. So they, in theory, shouldn't use those spells now. What do we got? I forget if that guy pulls. I don't think he does. Maybe I'll just use the Rumsy Rum right now. Fuck it. Even though I almost definitely won't need it. Wait, stop. Do not. Okay, now you can start, everybody. Why am I casting light? Hitting the wrong keys? Well, that seemed to work better. I will say I am glad that I got some better stuff, gear or whatever from the auction house. Because seeing some of these crits, I think I'd be getting kind of fucked up. One thing I have to note, in fact, I'm going to pause one sec. Alright, I just noted down some stuff, is that after this, I'm going to try and fix the floating combat text, because right now it's kind of covering my screen a bit too much, I feel like. I changed one setting in PFUI, so the nameplates will not overlap. Wait, that says 50... Oh, I thought that only lasted 5 minutes. No, it's actually 5 stamina for 15 minutes. For a moment I forgot about that. As well as something else. One sec. Oh yeah, I noted down that I need to get some kind of threat meter add-on, because that might... Right now it's obviously not really a problem, but it might become a problem, so yeah, I'm gonna want to do that. But right now it's going pretty smoothly, as one might expect, being somewhat over-leveled for this particular instance. I don't know if this is gonna pull those guys. It might. No. Not in this case, at least. Come on. What? Why the hell was that? Why was he so hard to click? God damn it. Let me change something again. I like being able to click through the nameplates, but I like to be able to click on them when I want to. Okay. once and again. And these totem buffs, man, the effect is still so damn loud. I have the volume down, like, so damn quiet. So let's do the shaman first, then him, then that guy last. You guys are on passive right now, so I'll be pulling them back. And you know what? Maybe I'll actually use the dynamite to pull here. Should have interrupted that. Oh, no, it didn't matter. Well, I will say the healer, she's doing a very good job. I mean, not that you can really expect the healing bots to have that much of an issue. Because, not saying that healing is a simple job or whatever, it's just, in terms of, like, a bot's logic, it's pretty simple, I guess. Like, just just keep everybody's health up above a certain threshold, that kind of deal. Not super difficult. And this click threshold is still annoying the shit out of me. I need to try and fix that. I'm just trying to work out some of these kinks now with PFUI's nameplates that's annoying me. Give me one moment again, I'm sorry. Alright, so that might be better. I changed the, what was it? The right-click auto-attack threshold. I don't know if that's actually what it is, but it seems kind of better. So we'll see. I mean, I guess there's a lot of classes, like Paladins and stuff, but this is annoying as shit with Lightning Shield, having to keep reactivating it. Not that you necessarily need to, but, you know, it's still damage and everything, it's still threat, so... Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna mention. Totems, I didn't, I kind of realized this, but I also didn't. They do not contribute any threat to your own. So the totems have a separate threat table to you. So if a fire totem, like, it's doing damage, it's not giving you any threat, even the AoE ones, so that's pretty ass. Which is, you know, part of the reason why shamans are kind of considered a meme tank sort of thing. They don't really have much, but I guess that's all the other memes tanks in a lot of ways too, so yeah. But we got everyone on stop. So let's do the shaman first. Again. And then that one. This time we'll do another dynamite, why don't we? Alright, guys. Do it to it. Ah, the names are still not letting me click them like I want. Honestly, I've never really had that many problems with non-PFUI, like the Blizzard UI. I will say I like PFUI a lot, but certain aspects of it are kind of annoying me, such as this thing where I click on the nameplates, but it's not like registering that I clicked on it. And maybe one other thing with the bots, with the bot healers, I guess since they heal at such a, like, almost as soon as you've gotten hurt, they kind of seem to pull a decent amount of threat compared to players that might wait longer. So that might be something I will have to consider. That Tauren warrior, she almost feels like she's cheating with the she almost feels like she's cheating with that charge distance. I don't know, it's a little bit suspect. I wonder, that would be cool if the if the I'm sure you could probably do something like that, but that'd be cool if the warrior DPS or just any of the bots, if you could tell them to like quickly change to a shield. You know, like, ah, man, see, it's not fucking clicking the one that I want. That is so annoying. No, don't stop. Don't stop. Heal me. I thought I thought that stop allowed healers to heal still, but I guess not. At least that time she was just telling me like, yeah, go fuck yourself. So that is something probably pretty important to note. Keep that in mind. Where the hell did all that damage come from on the X? Somebody did a lot of damage to him there. Yeah, I know we're only doing this with 3 people, whatever, which really isn't that big of a deal, but the healer, she seems to be going out of mana fairly quickly. Something to keep in mind. God, man, what? Why is it seems like man, it seems like I'm hitting so painfully ineffectively. What do we got? A Trog, Shaman. Oh, let's do it like this. Put you guys on stop. Oh my goodness. This fucking... This... These bars are effing me up. Or they... like, I'm clicking multiple times and it's like, oh no. I'm not gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna need to have to mess with this so much because this is annoying the ever-loving shit out of me. In fact, give me a moment again. Alright, let's give that setting another shot. The bots are very, you know, they are very eager. They're very eager, to say the least. Like this warrior, she's very eager to, go right the hell in. I'll give her that. She's got spunk. I forget if this one is a 3-pull. It probably is. Just can't see the third one. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. Oh my god, man. This is so... Honestly, I don't know. I might have to, I might have to disable PFUI's nameplates thing because it is annoying the shit out of me. I'm just trying to click the thing that's like casting to interrupt them or whatever, or just immediately, and it's just not doing it. Or it's just like, no, you are not allowed. Well, I say kill the ads first, and yeah, we'll just have to see what happens. Alright, let's go. Like, look at this. I can't even I can't... I just can't click the nameplate. It's like, nah. Nah, bro. Seriously, I clicked that nameplate like 20 times, and it's like, nope. Nuh-uh. Ain't doing that. Okay. that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. They extended the XP event, the double XP event, until this Monday. Today it's Saturday, so 2 more days. I supposedly, who knows if they won't extend it again or whatever. I guess I don't really care that much. I honestly would rather it be for this particular quote unquote challenge, whatever, to just be normal XP, but whatever. What can you do? I'm going to pause again. One sec. All right, so I actually disabled the PFUI nameplates, um, and I'll see how it goes with this, cause oh shit. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it looks like this, cause this doesn't look like vanilla nameplates. So I don't know what's up with that, or maybe I just haven't seen them in a long time. I don't know, but I mean, the one thing that sucks is that it doesn't show the debuffs that the enemy has on them right now. So that's not great, but it could be worse. But I think it works that I can actually click like on the nameplate to actually target the enemy, not just click on the enemy, which is completely like defeats the purpose in my opinion of nameplates if you can't click the nameplate to target it. All right, let's do some lightning bolts and then we'll flame shock the oh, well, he doesn't even give a shit. I figured that those guys were chained together, but apparently not. Yeah, I mean, in terms of looks, the nameplate looks fine, so it's not a big deal either way. Wait, no, no, no. Now you guys can attack. Always have to remember to be careful with that, stop command. But I guess that's one of the big, like, I guess you could say, disadvantages with the bots is that they don't precast. They don't well maybe they do, but I think that they recently added some stuff where you can have them do like a sort of precasting sort of thing, pre-healing, which obviously a human player will know like when they can cast, when they can do a thing to some if they're not completely terrible or whatever. So yeah, it's a thing that a competent player would know to do, but a bot generally in terms of context doesn't know what the fact that they need to do it or whatever. But I mean, all things considered, it's going pretty smoothly, which I guess what can you really expect in literally the first dungeon that can be started in the game or whatever, the lowest level dungeon in the game, doing it at level 17. And I actually know, yeah, I mean, it is double XP technically, so yeah, I'm gonna have to be watchful of my experience because I don't want to level too much. I don't want to level, like I said, to the extent where it's like, oh, okay, this dungeon is now trivialized because of what level you're at. Honestly, I feel like the warrior is using taunt, but I don't know. Maybe it's just that my threat sucks so bad at the beginning that it seems like that, but I don't know. I mean, the fact she was using Sunder Armor says to me that maybe she is using taunt at the beginning of the fight, but I don't think so. Nah, it doesn't seem like she is. So I just had to kind of, when I want to establish threat, I just have to tell him, like, stop for the first few seconds so I could get threat and all that. Man, I'm gonna have to start clearing shit out of my inventory soon, because I could tell it's starting to get kind of filled. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. The more items, the better. Alright, let's drink a rumsy rum for this part, because I imagine it might get kind of dicey at some spots. Well, shit. I don't know. Oh, I'm out of mana. Yes, it is. Wow. Well, good job, guys. That should have gone way worse than it did. I don't know. I think there was some server lag or something because I was like, why did that my command not work? And then it put that shit out or whatever. So that was kind of strange. But well, very good job, guys. That was I was honestly surprised at how the bots handled that. I am impressed with their I'm impressed with their reaction there. Nice resist, jerk. Well, so far the targeting feels much better. Now that I turned off the PFUI's nameplate thing. No, man, PFUI is great, but that I don't know that nameplate thing was just annoying the ever-loving crap out of me. And I don't know if that's like intended or what. The having the nameplates like not like clicking through them or whatever the hell. But that was just for me that was so obnoxious. So having them off, even though there's disadvantages to that, without seeing the debuffs for right now, at least right now it feels way better. So I'm gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it like that for now. So far, I'm fairly impressed generally with the bots thus far. Like, they're doing a good job. I could definitely see some of the shortcomings with them being bots and all that. But they're doing a pretty damn good job generally, especially on that pull that was like completely scuffed with like all those 5 enemies. They did a real fucking good job there. I didn't even know what the hell was going on. I was like, well, shit, this looks like a wipe. But they were able to keep me alive, keep everybody alive. I don't know if the warrior did anything special, or I don't like really. I don't know if they did anything like particularly special during that, but nobody died, amazingly. So that was pretty cool. Let's do. Come stay here. And there's a pat there. Maybe I'll pick up the pat. I'll put a totem here. Nah. Put a totem there. And what do we got? Like a Void Walker and some shit. Yeah, so let's do this, that, and I'll pull them back. And then what's this? Got 2 enforcers, the stun locking assholes. And we'll just do it here. Oh man. Vanilla lightning shield is so annoying, man. Having to uh like having to recast it so goddamn frequently. But I don't know, maybe it's one of those spells that it's like maybe it's one of those spells that you just say F it and after a while you just don't even bother, I don't know. And it does cost a lot of mana to cast. Like it's pretty nuts. What? Oh, I didn't want you to do that. I forgot to turn you guys on the passive. And I forget if there's more patrols. I think there might be. And I forget if this guy does, like, knockback and stuff. Well, either way. Oh, he does, like, a little bit of knockback. Nothing, like, significant. Oh. That's sad. Can't use the curse blade. Shaman problems, man. It's a cool 10 silver. Not that it's even particularly, like, a great sword or anything, but it's still cool. Can't deny that. I think we'll go this way, because then we'll have to clear that path anyway. What do we got? We got complete, hidden enemies. Oh, wow. Yeah, we just have hidden enemies now. We gotta kill the warlock. Wait. Oh, no. Yeah, we gotta kill the warlock and the satyr. Cool. And hopefully it doesn't pull those other guys. Hopefully it shouldn't. Yep, looks like it's good. Yeah, at least for right now, the nameplate change that I did is a lot better. Because I was having so much problem just right-clicking before, and it was fucking me up so bad. But now it's like, it's just working, so. As Todd Howard says, it just works. What do we got? Two cultists. Let us actually kill the warlock first. But we'll pull them back, obviously. Let's throw some dynamite. Dynamite. Yeah, they don't seem to be following directions with they don't seem to be following directions with some of the marks. Are you gonna drink or what? Yeah, drink. It might have been lag or something, I don't know. But they don't seem to be following directions or the logical directions with commands like what is it? The raid markers. Like they're not going for X as the kill second. They're doing just whatever after X. So basically Skull is the only one they care about. So I'm gonna have to set that to tell them specifically like use your spells or not, no, start DPS X after skull or whatever shit. So, you know what? Let me make a note for that. All right, note taken. I don't know. The Warlock, I'm actually probably just gonna say fuck the Warlock and kill the Cultist first. Just because the Warlock is casting so far away, it's like, F it. So, pull him back. Pull him way back. Now go! And it's nice getting all the loot, obviously, but, it's too bad I can't tell any of them to be, a pack mule or something. Alright, guys, stop. Let me rebuff myself, I suppose. Sure, I don't need all these buffs, but if you're gonna have them, might as well use them, right? I try not to be the kind of, consume hoarder and item hoarder and stuff like that. I don't like playing like that. It does not give me enjoyment to not use items. Anyway, guys, stop and drink and everything. In fact, stay. Let me loot. And I'm actually gonna make some bandages, I think. Just to clear this inventory a bit. So I'll pause a moment. Alright, so bandages made. Let us continue. So, yeah. Come on, get over here, asshole. Now that's something you can't get with players, I guess, is basically have everybody just kite the thing at the same time or whatever kind of deal. So that's nice. Alright, everyone stop. Stay. Stop. Pause. I don't know. Don't unpause. Fucking drink. What are you doing? Jeez. Drink, you idiot. Is this a 4-pull? It might be. But either way, focus the enforcers because they do that stun lock. Or not stun lock, but just that stun BS. But it might not seem like it. But, yeah. I am quite enjoying myself, not going to lie. It's nice to just kind of be able to do this stuff, like, on your own or whatever. Like, I don't have to worry about taking too much time or anybody else having to do something. Just kind of like I don't know. It's a almost therapeutic sort of thing going on here. Not so much therapeutic, but it's chill. It's chill, but it's something I still have to pay attention to at the same time. So yeah, I mean, even though this is taking over an hour, like, which is I guess not too unheard of for vanilla dungeons and stuff. Like shit, like when I get to BRD, man, that might I don't know how long that might take. It might take like 3 hours or some shit. I remember in Vanilla Plus doing BRD even with a group. Well, it depended. Like it was mostly if your group wasn't that competent or whatever, it would take a long ass time, but I don't know. It's something I can see it's something that I could see being a being probably not too unheard of even on just a vanilla difficulty server or whatever is a very long BRD. That's just how that dungeon is. But that's part of what makes it great, I say. So I might, who knows, I might have to split, if I want to, split up some of these parts into multiple, into multiple parts or something. Stay, what are you doing? But, you know, even this one, I'm probably going to be cutting out a lot of little things here and there, so... But, yeah, it might be pretty... It might be a somewhat regular occurrence to have, hour-long, more than hour-long videos doing this. Just the nature of it, I guess. Which, you know, I'm personally okay with. But, yeah, this is just how long some vanilla dungeons go on for. Like, I'm sure I know with a party of like competent players that know what they're doing, it would not take this long. But for me, as somebody who is not used to doing this, hasn't done this in a while, as well as doing this with companions and everything, these AI and all this, it's definitely somewhat more of a challenge for me, I guess. It's something I'm having to get used to. And yeah, I'm already level 18, which I guess shouldn't be too surprising. All right, you guys are on hold position. Oh, and he dropped the garbage item. Not that I would probably use the robes anyway, but still. Now let's get to finishing this place off with the satyr guy at the top over here, and then be getting ready to call this place a wrap. This is actually one of those cases that with with one run at least, I may not get my money back for the companions. It's just that this place doesn't drop that much, like, high-value vendorable stuff. So that's gonna be a factor in that whole thing, but that's okay, you know. If you want to get your money back, or make a profit, whatever, you are probably going to have to run some of these places a good few times, potentially. Money is always going to be a factor on this server. I was wondering actually, I was thinking like, why is the warrior taking some damage? And then I was like, I completely forgot that she's using blood fury like every fight for rage. So that explains that. Yeah, the shaman, she takes sometimes she takes a moment to like realize, hey, I should do something. But that's one thing to note with the AI that are assigned specifically to healer and not like DPS but off healing or whatever is that they pretty much won't do any unless you tell them specifically to do stuff like that, like cast on or what is it? Do some damage and stuff. They will pretty much not do anything outside of their healing assignment and doing their little buff totems and or whatever utility stuff, which that's fine. It's just keep that in mind that oh shit. And that's what happens if you forget to tell them to go to passive. The warrior goes ham right in there. But unlike a person might normally do, she actually immediately listened to come back and yeah, when I told him to stop, so that's good. That was still a bit of a mess. Now, these are probably all chained together, I'd imagine. Or not. And I guess the vanilla nameplates don't show the enemies cast bar over their nameplate or whatever, so that sucks too. But I don't know. I'll try to see if I can fix it or something if possible, but for right now it's just like a even if I don't have that extra knowledge or intelligence, whatever you want to say, to see those things, then it's like, well, at least I'm able to actually like do the most important part, which is actually target the shit that I want to target, instead of being forced to just not to just not do what the hell I want him to do. What she's doing? Is she making health stones? I know you can actually trade them to get a health. Now she's probably putting miner or wizard oil or some shit on her weapon. Man, the shaman. She was doing so good at the beginning. She would she'd be drinking like right after combat, but now she's like slacking. I don't know if these guys are chained or not. They probably are, but that's okay. Oh no, they're not. Drink. uh, drink, damn you. You can lead an orc to water, but you can't make her drink. We got our satyr asshole here. The SQ, yeah, dispel that poison. Alright. Good job, boys and girls. We did it. We did it. So we got all those quests complete. Alright, so I am going to... Should I hearth out? You know what? I'm actually going to walk out. I'm actually going to walk out if there isn't respawns already, which there might be. But I want to save my hearth, so then when I go to Thunderbluff or Undercity, I could just hearth back to Orgrimmar, or wherever I want to go, and then just go from there instead. Why is she targeting her imp? I wonder. Weird. Interestingly, the imp doesn't seem to follow the directions or whatever to not attack or something. I don't know. I have no idea how the the pets. They deal with the pets and all that stuff. But so I'm gonna hand in the quest, obviously, and all that. But I'm not sure where I'm gonna go next. Either Wailing Caverns or Dead Mines. Honestly, for my not so much sad. Like it's not even that far of it's not even that far of a way to get there. It's just it's gonna be more annoying when I don't while I don't have Ghost Wolf because if I'm remembering correctly, I think Ghost Wolf you get at level 20. Yeah, I mean it's not even that far of a way to get to the Dead Mines. Yeah, I don't know. I might do the Dead Mines first and then Wailing Caverns, but I'll have to see. Cause if I do the Wailing Caverns first with all of its quests, then I'm definitely gonna get a lot higher level than I want to be for the Dead Mines, because the Dead Mines is just gonna be piss easy then. Well, at least as piss easy as Dead Mines can be on a good day. Even on a good day or whatever. So I'm gonna have to see on that one which one I want to actually like do specifically. But yeah, I am going to hand in these quests, and I'll probably unpause just to hand them in, just because I know people get that little bit of enjoyment to see what how much XP you get from handing in stuff or whatever and stuff. So, but between that, I'll be pausing. So I will see you in a few moments. Here's for slaying the beast. Yeah, not a crazy amount of XP, but still. Alright. Here is hidden enemies. I didn't actually know there's a follow-up after this one. Interesting. Oh, I forgot. This is where you actually get the, weapon, or whatever, the item for doing the, quest for Thrall and stuff, so that's cool. I'm gonna get the Chris of Orgrimmar because the other one's too damn slow. And I I think that Rockbiter weapon, I don't know if it's like a static amount of threat, so it doesn't matter how fast your weapon is or whatever. But I'm assuming that generally, yeah, faster is better for when it comes to tank weapons at least, so you could actually get those hits out and that threat made and all that. But yeah, testing the enemy strength and returning the lost satchel. Damn. So, I'm definitely getting level 19 from this, that's for certain. Alright, so I forgot to record the handing in the Undercity quest, but either way, I was able to get level 19 from all that, which ain't too shabby, I guess. I dismissed my companions. I jumped off the Zeppelin from Undercity to Gromgal, and I don't know, for some reason I was like, that doesn't seem that far. Well, it was far enough, and I died, but I was expecting the grave to. I should have not released, because the shaman was going to res me, my the shaman follower, but when I released, I guess she wouldn't target my corpse after that, or she couldn't target my corpse, I guess, so I had to walk back. But it was all the way back at the human encampment over here near Duskwood, at that graveyard. I don't know if that's like something that was in vanilla, or I know there usually was a lot less graveyards, but I thought there was one way closer to Gromgal, but at least in this case, apparently not. It's like that kind of blew a little bit, but yeah. So tomorrow, the reason I'm in Gromgal is that I was like, well, this is probably the best place to start the trek. Not even really, when you think about it, that long of a trek to Westfall to get to the Dead Mines. But yeah, as far as I can see, I'm prepared to do the Dead Mines. I got all the whatever stuff that I would need to bring there. And I just need to hire companions. Now, at level 19, they've gotten like 50% more expensive. I think originally they were 6 silver, now it's 9 for the first one. So yeah, gotta keep that in mind. but I should have plenty of money to at least hire 3 if I do 3 again next time. Yeah, I also need to do Altered Beings for the, that one quest that I need to get for, Wailing Caverns. The, one to get all the crystals and stuff from the bosses. But I will do that after I do the Dead Mines, at least. I might get level 20 from the Dead Mines, I'd imagine. But, yeah, like I said, I'll have to see how that goes. It's probably gonna be maybe not that much harder, but probably like moderately harder than Ragefire, but we'll have to see. I mean, at level 19, I should be completely fine, I imagine. But yeah, that was honestly surprisingly fun. I enjoyed, usually I don't like Ragefire Chasm that much. It's probably one of my least, not the least favorite dungeon in vanilla, but it's probably one of my least favorite dungeons in vanilla. Even just doing that with the companions, it was surprisingly fun, honestly. In the next episode, like I said, I'm going to do Dead Mines, probably some other stuff, and then after that, we'll do Wailing Caverns, but it'll probably be in another episode. Otherwise, because Dead Mines is probably going to be like an hour as well, or something, who knows. But at least I got some stuff that I feel more comfortable controlling the companions now, how they kind of work. Even if they could be derpy, but they could also be pretty competent at the same time in other senses. Either way, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.